a sight to see, is it not, Ton?
It is, and I apologize, Katie. I'm trying to maneuver the camera to give you a better view of this here as much as I can, but yeah, it looks like it's part of an awning that came from at least the Toulouse side or the Decatur side. And again, we are just figuring this out. I'm not sure. And the difficult part in these situations that we're just rolling up on this, and sometimes it's not always helpful for me to kind of make assumptions here. But the best I can do is describe what I'm seeing. And so far, this is probably the most dramatic footage that we're seeing. And you know, if nothing else, it's a good glimpse of how media reacts to this, because again, if this is the worst that we're seeing right now. We're in good shape. We don't have any reports of injuries on this, but again, I can't verify if anybody was injured on this, because at this point we don't have a lot of communication when any of the first responders, they are not out here. And that's a good reminder for people too, that as you're dealing and kind of getting through this storm, to stay inside, because in this case, many of the first responders are not going to be outside and able to respond to the areas. And again, you know, I don't want to be the person popping out and trying to check on this, because I don't feel necessarily safe getting near debris as we're dealing with these conditions. The other crews can do that, but we are choosing not to.
Yeah, but that's probably the wisest move.
Yeah, Erica, you know, and you know what we're trying to do in many cases here, and I think for the folks at home, we are always concerned about our neighborhood and getting a sense of where the damage is. And you know, many of us who went through previous storms, certainly through Katrina, ultimately that's what we understand the audience needs, is to kind of understand the context of what the storm is doing around the city. Many of us understandably want to know what's happening in our neighborhoods and on our streets, and to make sure that our home is safe. That is what we're trying to do as much as we can. If we can put this on the streaming portion of our website, we just want to give people an idea of what is happening in their neighborhood, in their city.
Well, you want to
get
report
in and
the
around
story.
the metro area as much as possible.
You want to report the story and not be part of it. Anyway.